It's World Day for Health and Safety at Work, and I'm joined in studio by Fred Jacobs. He has a fascinating job in a fascinating industry, and I'm going to let him describe it to you. Fred, thank you so much for joining us today.
Jeruska, a great pleasure, and hi to your viewers as well. You want to know what happens in the maritime industry?
Yes, please.
Indeed. Maersk and Safran is part of the A.P. Moller Maersk Group. We have some 500 vessels, so we're the largest shipping company in the world. And our other working asset happens to be containers, in which one can see on the roads, on trailers, being carried from the ports through to various warehouses and also to be loaded onto our vessels. Basically, we connect the world with their cargo, imports and exports.
Now, Fred, you're here today to talk health and safety with us.
Absolutely.
And of course, this is a topic that's absolutely vital to any industry
Yes.
in South Africa.
Yes.
Would you start us off by describing why is it important for South African industries to be up to scratch when it comes to their health and safety procedures?
You know, one looks at industry as a whole, and we'll talk maybe specifically about the maritime industry or the shipping industry. But we are working with human beings, with people who spend the majority of their day in the workplace. It's important that there is a sense and an awareness of safety. So it can be whether they are desk-bound, or whether they're on a ship, or whether they're working in a factory, or whether they're driving a truck. That awareness is incredibly important for their well-being. And when one talks about safety and one talks about health, that equals well-being and wellness. And I think it's important that every industry understands that this asset, if one may call it that way, the human being, is incredibly important. The companies would not exist without the human beings, and they would not exist without people who feel safe in the workplace, who feel healthy and who feel well.
Now, we've been speaking a little bit about the employer. Let's flip this on its head and speak about the employee. As an employee of a company, what can I expect from my employers when it comes to my health and safety? Is this my responsibility? Is it theirs? Does it fall somewhere in between?
It's a shared responsibility. And I think both parties will benefit if they have an awareness and understanding that they have to be safe at work. And in fact, it's not only about being safe at work, it's about being safe at home. And this is why the A.P. Moller Maersk Group, their theme and their topic to align themselves with this very important day today is about the message we give to our people today is safe at work and safe at home.
Let's speak a little bit more then about when you are entering the workplace in any industry in South Africa. Can I be assured then that my employer is looking out for my well-being? What should I expect from them?
You know, there are two ways of ensuring that the employer or the leader in business aligns himself with good safety practices, with good wellness practices and good health practices, and that is to have adequate legislation in place. And indeed we do. We have the COID Act in South Africa, which is very clear on what the requirements are for a healthy, safe and a well workplace. So employers, the managers concerned, the leaders in business have a responsibility to their employees to ensure that they are safe at all times. The way you do that is through training, ongoing training, ensuring that there's open communication between the employee and the employer at all times. So that means not just having a one day a year, it's doing it every single day. So there should be communication in terms of posters, in terms of what we call town hall talks, in terms of various programs, online programs. And for example, Maersk is very good at that, in that we ensure that our people have to participate in online safety programs. So we have things like safety teams, we have safety representatives. And the signs are very clear in offices and indeed in our vessels as well, that the message is there: be safe, be well and be healthy.